Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the AIME Sales Rally. My name's Janine Kempfer, and I'm the broker owner of Prime Mortgage, and we're here in Denver, Colorado. And today I want to talk about expanding your business by working with underserved communities. I've been in the industry for 27 years, and I have had the pleasure of helping numerous families become homeowners, and most of them were from the underserved community, and specifically the African American community. So let's talk about some of the statistics. The rates of Black homeownership are lower today than they were in the 60s. That's number one. Number two, there are over 1.7 million mortgage ready Black households right now, today. And number three, there are less than 2% Black brokers in the broker network today. So those are the three big areas of opportunity today. So number one, Black homeownership is at the lowest level it's been since the 1960s when segregation was legal. Number two, more than 1.7 million Black households are mortgage ready right now. And number three, there is less than 2% representation of Black mortgage brokers in the broker mortgage network today. So those are our opportunities today. So let's take a look at that. Why are these numbers and the trends of Black homeownership going the wrong way? Well, we know that there were in the past discriminatory practices, including redlining, and actually some laws, federal laws that did not allow for lending to be done in certain areas. And those areas happen to be where there was a predominantly Black neighborhood. So that's number one. And although those practices are no longer legal today, the ramification of those practices are still being seen today. And that's why we see the lower levels of homeownership today. In fact, 44% of Black households own homes today compared to over 70% of the white counterparts. So there's huge area of opportunity there. And let's talk about the second point. There are over 1.7 million mortgage ready buyers out there today in the Black community. And when I say mortgage ready, what that means, according to Freddie Mac, is they've got a credit score of at least 620. Their debt ratio is 25% or less. They don't have any derogatory major credit events, and they are not currently a homeowner. So as you can see, there is a huge opportunity to close that homeownership gap if we can just figure out how to reach the community and address some specific and unique needs that this community has. And the third point is the representation. The mortgage industry has less than 10% representation from the Black community. So what can we do about that as brokers? I believe as brokers, we are here to serve the community and help however we can with financing of homes. So we can start by hiring a more diverse staff, hire, train, and help develop people from the community, because it's known that the Black community, as well as other diverse communities, have unique needs. For example, if you really want to know the history of Black banking in America, a good book to read is called The Color of Money, and it documents the challenges and discrimination and just problems that the Black community has had throughout the decades, and how it still exists today, and how it affects homeownership numbers today. So taking the time to educate yourself on the differences, the different needs that the Black community has versus other communities, and putting together programs that address those issues. For example, first-time homebuyer seminars, offering products and programs that overcome some of the issues. Unfortunately, there are some economic barriers that um, make it, not uncommon to see lower credit scores, lower income levels, and so forth that make providing a loan to these underserved communities a little bit harder. But I think it's on all of us to try to make an effort to reach these communities and help create more homeowners. So those are some of the things that we can do. There is one big initiative out there. It's called the 3x30 initiative if you want to get involved. And 3x30 means creating a net 3 million new Black homeowners by the year 2030. And if we all work together in the broker community to do our part by educating ourselves, providing education to potential homeowners, and doing significant outreach to these communities, I think we can get there. I want to thank you for joining us today for today's sales rally, and we'll see you next time.